So the Sixers, they're in a bit of a weird spot right now. Currently fifth in the East, 5 games over 500. They have Joel Embiid, who's playing at an MVP level, had one of the best games of all time a couple weeks ago, and James Harden, who's playing a lot better than he was last year, looking like he's the best playmaker in the league. And those two together have one of the most deadly pick and rolls in all of basketball. They've got Tyrese Maxey, who's just coming back from a broken foot, which is going to add a lot of scoring to that lineup since teams have to put so much attention on James Harden and Joel Embiid. But then they have Tobias Harris getting paid 36 million to be the fourth best player on the team. Respect to him for securing that bag, but not really ideal for Philly's chances of winning this season. But then it's that final starting spot. PJ Tucker should not be a starter in the NBA at this point in his career. On offense, he sits in the corner like he's on timeout in preschool. And defensively, he is not the player that he used to be. Even since last year, his defense has fallen off a lot. Jason Tatum had that boy on skates in their last matchup. But they can't really afford anyone better because of Tobias Harris's blue whale sized contract he's got taking up all that money, even with James Harden taking a big pay cut in the offseason. But another big issue has been their bench scoring. Man, it's one of the lowest scoring bench units in the league, but Embiid's been making up for the junior varsity team coming off the bench. And with D'Anthony Melton sliding back into the bench after Tyrese Maxey getting back from injury, that will hopefully help add a spark club off the bench for them. But the coaching too, Doc Rivers, they've got to move on from him. Never has a coach been riding off of one championship run like Doc Rivers had. And that 2008 Celtics team could have had a monkey at the head coaching job and they still would have won. Like at this point in his career, my uncle is probably a better coach than Doc Rivers is, and that's not good for the Sixers. They're going to be blowing 3-1 leads in the second round. But this team has the talent to compete. It's just this season, the East isn't really that easy to get through. Like, they aren't better than Boston, they aren't better than Milwaukee. Brooklyn is probably on a similar level to them once they're all get their drama sorted out. So it's going to be rough for them in the playoffs, but this team's kind of in a win now mode, so we'll see what happens at the deadline if they can bring someone in. Move maybe PJ Tucker, try and bring in a better four who can play a bit of a 3 and D four, someone like Boban, but who knows. Like, subscribe, comment, all the stuff YouTubers ask people to do. Peace.